Coach, thoughts on seeing your side go up against the first team, couple different groups, but general thoughts from what you just saw there?
Yeah, for us, it's our first even semi-competitive match. So, there's a lot of things that we needed to get out of the way, really. The jitters of playing the first team for some of our younger guys, they got to get over that if they're ever going to make it as pros. I thought some of the mistakes we made especially in the first game against what would maybe be the stronger of the two Sounders teams. Some of the goals came from clearly fixable errors, and sometimes you got to make the errors before you know that you need to fix them. So we're going to continue to work. The Tacoma Defiance group, it's not just about development. It has to also be about competitiveness. And so that for us was the frustrating part of the day, is we didn't feel we were competitive enough over the match. But we're dealing with playing the preeminent team in the Western Conference the last 5 years. So there's no shame in score line. It's more about attitude and application.
Going into that second group, especially the last 20, 30 minutes, especially competitive, that's something you wanted to see from them, fight back a little towards the end?
Yeah. I mean, the interesting thing about the second Sounders team is, they had quite a few guys that are our signed players, and academy guys who have had a lot of experience playing for Tacoma Defiance, guys like Josh Tencio, Danny Leva, who might be signed to the first team, Ethan Doubleair, but they've got a lot of experience with us. So it was a super young group. But we have some young guys as well that we hopefully today was a chance for Coach Schmetzer to see some guys in I don't want to say their natural environment, but it's one thing to see them at training, whole different thing to see them in a game.
Then touching on that first group, just a little more on the thoughts of these guys, maybe they're teenagers, going up against Nico Ladero, Will Bruin, Freddie Montero, and then the other end, Jamar and the defenders. So what does that experience give to some young guys?
Yeah, I mean, it is tougher than any team will play during our season. So the more often we get a chance to play better opponents, it will just benefit us. I do think it's an interesting thing because some players over the course if you're going to have a career, you have to be able to face up against someone who is more experienced, more athletic, and you have to find a way to survive. You have to find a way to receive a ball under pressure and not give it away. And for the first experiences for some of these guys in those situations, I thought they did all right, but it's a process everybody goes through. Nico Ladero was 17 once, and he has to step up against seasoned pros and demonstrate he belongs. So for us, it's first step for a lot of our guys on that long road.